Welcome back to Linnets TV. Me, Sam Phillips, and I'm joined by Runcorn manager Brad Cooke. Brad, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, mate.
The end of a home season comes to a bit of a flat finish, a 3-1 defeat to Bootle. How do you feel after that one?
Flat performance, flat finish. Apologise. I don't really do that because it isn't really my thing. But the last game of the season, you want to see that little bit of fight, that little bit of bite, especially after a 6-0 loss. And I thought the first 20 minutes of the second half was like the Runcorn Linnets side that we was 3 weeks ago. We were at it. We were aggressive on the front foot. We were playing in their half. And probably the last 15 minutes of the first half as well. Outside of that, uncharacteristic. The side that we've took over and tried to. All the positive energy and all the stuff that we've tried to do is to end it like that. Certainly at home is really, really disappointing. We look poorly coached. We look unfit. The shape is all over the place. And the most disappointing thing is we look like we can't be asked, and that's not acceptable for a Runcorn Linnets team. But that's where we are. The really, really positive start. I think that we've undone our own shoelaces the last couple of weeks. Just disappointing, and it's not acceptable.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks have been a struggle. We just said it a couple of moments ago off camera. Since that Stafford game, it was a real sucker punch. It looked like they took a lot out of the lads that game, but with such a big game coming in 2 weeks' time, what do we have to do now to get back to the Runcorn that we were, as you say, 3-4 weeks ago?
Well, having Kyle Clare back, even just for that 10 minutes, it'll help because he's a leader. He organises, he gives you energy on the pitch. And ultimately, we need our leaders now. I feel sorry for some of the lads in there that I said before the game, like Peter Wiley, like, he's cleaned up on the awards, and that's because he doesn't allow his standards to drop ever. Every single training session, in the warm up, it's exactly what you want, and you've got to learn from people like him, and you've got to get alongside him and support and help him. And I just don't think that we've done that, and it's really disappointing because, like I said, I've not seen this type of lack of enthusiasm and negativity probably from the group since we've come in, but we've seen it now, and we need to dig ourselves out of an hole because at the moment we look all over the place, which is, like I said, completely against what me and Sadler tried to be in our sides in the past. So yeah, the amount of goals that we're conceding is painful to watch, to be honest with you. But like I said, I turned to Sadler at 1-1 when we had our purple patch, and they had a play that went down for 5 minutes, and I said, you watch now, our concentration levels will switch off, and within 5 minutes we're 3-1 down, and ultimately that's where we are as a group.
Yeah, how frustrating is that for you and Sad from the sideline to see us be really in the game at 1-1, and then in the space of 4 minutes it's game, set, and match?
Yeah, but you can feel it. You can feel it when you have chances, and the goal, Jack's goal, I'd like to see that again. Probably a little bit unlucky, but yeah, you can almost feel it. Really, really frustrating. But ultimately, there isn't much you can do about it. That's where, like I say, you need your leaders on the pitch to pull lads through, and I don't think we've got enough of them at the moment, and that's probably a confidence issue as well. The frustration for the fans will be, they've seen the levels that we can play to, we've seen what we've tried to implement, and we're miles off those standards. So yeah, it's really frustrating, mate, but like I said, it's football, and we've got to move on, we've got to move on quickly.
Well, cheers for joining us, Brad, and we'll speak to you again next Saturday.
Cheers,